The USD Chamber Singers will perform the Star Spangled Banner. Please stand for the national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please be seated. President Abbott, the participants are in place and await the opening of the commencement exercises for the University of South Dakota.
I declare the 131st Annual Spring Commencement Exercises of the University of South Dakota opened. On behalf of the entire university community, let me extend to you each a warm, warm welcome. Soon we will honor the achievements of our students by conferring their degrees. Their education is the reason the university exists. But first, let me say a few words about our highly qualified faculty. The academic success of our students is a direct result of our extraordinary faculty, who go above and beyond the call of duty to ensure that our students thrive in the classroom, the courtroom, and the laboratory. Our faculty's commitment to making USD a center for competitive research and creative activity helped generate over $28 million in grants and contracts this past year, and their service to our state and nation is outstanding. Their commitment to academic excellence, creativity, and research is evident in the extraordinary achievements of our students, who consistently compete for and receive nationally competitive scholarships, which are very difficult to obtain. USD students this year were once again awarded prestigious Rhodes, Udall, Boren scholarships, as well as an honorable mention from the Goldwater Scholarship Committee. Two of these recipients are repeat winners, a clear indication of the quality of instruction and research here at USD. Our faculty's dedication are significant reasons why USD's undergraduate, graduate, and professional programs were recognized by several well-respected publications this year, including U.S. News & World Report, the Princeton Review, and Forbes magazine's America's Top Colleges. Members of the USD faculty, please stand and be recognized. I would like to give a special recognition to the emeritus professors who have been selected by the University Senate to serve as honorary marshals for this commencement exercise. Emeritus Professor Barb Utrenka and Emeritus Professor Mark Barron, please stand and be recognized. I would also like to give special recognition to faculty who are retiring. From the College of Arts and Sciences, Instructor Solvig Kort. And from the Beacom School of Business, Associate Professor Leon Kort. Thank you both. I would like to recognize our organist, Dr. Susan Keith Gray, and the USD Chamber Singers, and their director, Dr. David Holdhusen, for their contributions to this important occasion. And Michael Hadrich and David Thompson for their contributions as interpreters, and Professor Timothy Piles for his contribution as our reader. With us today are members of the faculty who have received special recognition this year for excellent performance. As I read the awards and names, please stand and be recognized. Please hold the applause until all names are read. I've never been successful at making that happen, but maybe just this last time we could do that. For the Richard and Sharon Cutler Awards, Assistant Professor Joseph Tingley, Humanities Division, and Associate Professor Eric Jepson, Social Science Division, Assistant Professor Joel Sander, Science and Mathematics Division. Congratulations. For the 2018 Blair and Ledger Tremere Faculty Service Award, Associate Professor Jean Caraway. For the Beacom School of Business Faculty Excellence in Teaching, Associate Professor Rand Wergen. For the Beacom School of Business Poet Professor of Business Analytics, Assistant Professor Tom Tiart. For the School of Education Excellence in Teaching, Assistant Professor Jane Williams. For the School of Education Excellence and Research Award, Assistant Professor Drew Pickett. And for the School of Health Sciences Faculty Award for Distinguished Service, Associate Professor Peter Kindle. Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. James Moran, will present the Belbus Larson Awards for Excellence in Teaching. Assisting Vice President Moran is Dean Larry Scow.
The Belbus Larson Awards are presented annually to one tenured and one non-tenured faculty member. The award carries with it a stipend from a fund established at the USD Foundation by Dean Belbus of Edina, Minnesota, and Harold Larson of Scottsdale, Arizona. Awardees are selected on the basis of qualifications in 7 categories. They set high standards of performance for themselves and for their students. They inspire students to greater achievement. They give evidence that their course content represents the highest standards in the field. They are involved with students outside the classroom. They're evaluated high by current and former students. They show evidence of continued professional development, and they demonstrate innovative and improved teaching techniques. It gives me great pleasure to present the Belbus Larson Awards for Excellence in Teaching in the tenured category to Dr. Haya Cord-Land of the College of Fine Arts, and in the tenure track category to Dr. Paul Lombardi, also from the College of Fine Arts. Congratulations, Steve-O.
I would like to add my congratulations to these recipients and to thank them for practicing the high standards for which they have been recognized. It is now my privilege to introduce the Honorable Kevin Brady, Chair of the United States House of Representatives Ways and Means Committee and Congressman from the 8th District of Texas. Congressman Brady is a 1990 graduate of the University of South Dakota. He has risen to lead the most powerful committee in the U.S. Congress. He will tell you that his early years at USD were not necessarily indicative of his future success. He started out as a political science major, but found he wasn't doing well academically. He left school when he was a junior and came back with renewed interest in a new major, communications and public relations. He was the protege of the legendary Dr. Farber in political science and of Ted Munster in university relations. He spent 18 years as a Chamber of Commerce executive and served 6 years in the Texas legislature before he was elected to Congress in 1997. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Congressman Kevin Brady, our speaker for the 131st Spring Commencement at the University of South Dakota.
Thank you, Thank you, President Abbott, President Sutton, Mr. Jewett, deans, distinguished faculty, guests, and graduates. Thank you so much for allowing me to be with you today. It really is an honor and a privilege. The university played an important role in my life and continues throughout because the friendships and relationships begun here. And today, like you, I'm especially proud to stand alongside President Jim Abbott, whose leadership and service to our university is simply unparalleled. You know, we all hope a leader will raise the bar and lift our gaze, inspire us, and move us together to a greater level. That's what Jim Abbott's done, and we're all better for it. I'm convinced as the chapters of our university are written, the Jim Abbott era will stand as one of the brightest and most consequential periods in the history of the university. Thank you, President Abbott. So graduates, congratulations on your achievement. You know how much it took to see this day, the work, the challenges, the years, the investment in your future. You have so much to be proud of. And when you look back on your life, this day will stand out as an important milestone. To parents, family, and friends, congratulations to you as well. We've all learned nothing of importance is ever achieved alone. You contributed so much support and so much encouragement. This is a proud moment for you too. Well done. And the faculty, join me in thanking your family and friends. And to the faculty, we all hope to make a difference in our lives. And you chose a noble profession where at least twice each year you have a front row seat to see what impact and influence you've had on a new generation of Americans. This must feel pretty special. Congratulations to you as well. Graduates of the University of South Dakota, we are all so excited for you. What an adventure lies ahead. It'll be a wild ride, I guarantee you. And little of what you envision today will roll out exactly as you imagine. But you begin armed with a valuable education from outstanding college. Look, I normally don't give advice, but this is a commencement speech, and it's a federal law. I'm pretty sure. I've been awfully fortunate. In my time here at the U, my career as a Chamber of Commerce executive, as a legislator, I've been fortunate to work with some of the best business, education, community, and national leaders you could ever hope for. I learned invaluable lessons from each of them. But looking back, what shaped every important decision in my life, the advice that proved true time and time again, in tough times and in good, is the advice that came from my mom. I know every mom in this arena is nodding her head, but it's true. You'd have liked my mom. She was born in tiny Bonesteel, South Dakota. She was a child of the Depression. Her father, a pharmacist who moved to Rapid City to take care of his family. Dad was from Custer, the son of a railroad worker who later read some law books and became a justice of the peace in his older years. Dad and Mom eloped to Texas. Apparently that's where we were destined to be, to get married before he returned to the war. And afterwards they moved here to Vermilion. And she worked while Dad went to law school. She always said he was so very proud of his degree from the university. And perhaps that's why 4 of their 5 children, including me, call USD our school and our home. But life threw her a curve, a big one. Dad had just launched his own law practice when he took on a difficult case for the church, an elderly woman who was trapped and needed out of an abusive marriage. The husband was dangerous and unstable and threatened Dad and our family. At one point, Mom had to learn to use a gun, and it only got worse in the days leading up to the trial. Unfortunately, when the trial started in the courtroom, this man followed through on his threats, shooting and killing Dad, his wife, and the judge who thankfully lived. So here she was, in her 30s, with 5 children to raise alone, the youngest 3 years old. I can't imagine what that situation is like. Kathy and I have 2 teenagers, and we can barely handle that. But God had sent us an angel, and Mom didn't miss a beat, and she crafted an amazing childhood for all of us. Looking back, I think she decided the best defense was a good offense. So we were active in everything that moved: sports, scouts, church, the community, and I think she figured busy kids couldn't get in too much trouble. And for the most part, it worked, for the most part. But here's the legacy she left us, what she taught us, and most importantly, what we learned from how she lived her life. These 4 lasting lessons, and I want to share them with you. She taught us to be independent, optimistic, to have faith in God, and give back to the community in which you live. On the first one, I thought growing up, she meant learn to live independently, because we all had to kind of take care of ourselves a bit, learning to wash and iron our own clothes, take a bigger role in our family. But over time, it really became clear she meant to be independent, to think for ourselves, to not worry so much what the crowd thought. As a community leader in tourism in the Black Hills, she was famously known for calling it like it is, insisting we tackle problems head on, and unafraid to challenge the status quo. In today's world, where news and social media are really designed to herd you toward others who think exactly as you do, that independence, I think, is more important than ever. That independence of thought and of action is crucial to America's future, and it's crucial to yours as well. And here's one way you can start. You don't have to do it all the time, but from time to time, take a break from cable news. Take a break from social media. Information, yeah, it's essential, but insight and inspiration, seek those out too. Because I'm pretty sure, maybe it's just me, but I'm pretty sure we'll never see an award-winning scientist step to a microphone and say, you know, I was just finishing 6 hours watching cable TV and thought, hey, that's how we cure Alzheimer's. Step back and recenter yourself. And while you're doing it, be optimistic. Look, choose to be optimistic. And I can't tell you how important this is. We do live in a divisive world, and it seems like it's gotten worse and worse the last decade or so. Anger seems to be the new normal. And we're almost inferred that if you're not angry too, something's wrong. Well, something's wrong with them. Because there's plenty to be angry at times in your life, sure. But that shouldn't darken your heart or alter your goodness. The truth is, anger is a poor fuel. You don't build your family out of anger. You don't build your business or your life out of anger. Why do we think we can build a country, a future, out of anger? The truth is, look, I grew up in South Dakota. The winters are cold. I live in Texas. The summers are hot. That doesn't change the temperature inside you and me. So let's not let the temperature of the room we're in, the situation we're in, the country we're in, change the inherent goodness within us. America is a nation of builders, not wreckers. In our hearts, we're optimists, we're visionaries, we are doers, and we know with hard work and perseverance, literally anything is possible. America's goodness, by the way, is all around us. I saw it in Hurricane Harvey. It decimated our communities and our states and our families like you can't believe. People risked their lives to save others, took in complete strangers, worked days without rest with no thought to the differences among us. And people poured in from all around the nation, including South Dakota, to help us. And some are still there. Some are still there helping us recover. You think that came from anger? Look, just know this. When chips are down, when you're tackling big problems, the goodness and optimism in our hearts are always key to the solution, always. Mom also taught us to have faith in God. And maybe that's because what got her through her tough days and years. I know it did when she struggled with lung disease in her last months. But she lived that faith too. So on top of raising 5 children, on top of starting an RV campground with her brothers and sisters, on top of volunteering for local charities, she handled the weddings and receptions at our Catholic cathedral for more than a decade. And she was so right. God truly does have a plan for us. And thank goodness, because with all the good things that happen, life does humble us all, sometimes more than once. There are tough days. There can be down years and difficult situations in our family and career that test us mightily. That's just part of a life well lived. But as President Abbott said, I've had those times as well. And one of them was here at the university. Look, early on, I got involved in a lot of great organizations. Played baseball when we had a program here, served in student government. I was involved in Lambda Chi Alpha fraternity, but the truth was, I was a poor student to say the least. Unengaged, uninterested. I squandered the first 2.5 years of my education, so I left, trying to figure out what to do. Thankfully, I found my way back and finished my education, but even when I packed my car to drive back to Rapid City as I'd finished my education, I really still had no idea what to do with my life. Look, God opens doors, God gives guidance, There's no way I could have simply earned the opportunities I've been given in life. I think he had a hand big time. So you'll all be tested. We're all tested. And sometimes it won't seem fair. Just remember, he's got a plan. Do your best. New doors will open. They always, always do. And finally, to live in this country at this moment of time with freedoms and resources greater than at any moment in history, we are incredibly blessed. We are. So give back to your community, to your country in a way that you find rewarding. Author Leo Rawson said, the purpose of life, I love this quote, the purpose of life is not to be happy. The purpose of life is to matter, to be productive, to have made a difference that you even lived at all. And from that's what brings us true happiness. So be that servant, be that leader, be that role model that quietly inspires others to give back to. We know how important that is. We sit here today in a university built not just with tax dollars, but with the belief and support and conviction of so many who chose to give back so our education and our future could be so much brighter. Look, at the end of your unique journey, graduates, it'll all come down to faith, to family, and the satisfaction that you made a difference in someone else's life. That is a life well lived. Well, that's Mom's advice. I hope it serves you as well as it has served me. So if you get the chance today, hug your mom, listen carefully, and do your best. God bless you, and good luck.
Thank you, Congressman Brady, for your inspiring words, and thank you for being with us today. The USD Chamber Singers, under the direction of Dr. David Holdhusen, will now perform O Day Full of Grace. As always, beautiful music. I now call upon the Honorable Bob Sutton of the South Dakota Board of Regents to address the audience and to authorize the conferring of degrees. Regent Sutton.
Well, good morning. Thank you for the opportunity to be here this morning. Since the University of South Dakota is my alma mater, standing on this podium today has special meaning for me. As a first-generation college graduate in my family, the opportunities afforded to me at a public liberal arts institution cannot be understated. As I have said on many occasions, there are very few members of the class of 1990 at USD that ever would have imagined I would be standing in front of you as a member of the Board of Regents. It still does not seem possible to me that 28 years has passed since I made my way across this stage. And all of you graduates, if you think finals were difficult, take a look at what 28 years of the real world will do to you. I looked like Channing Tatum when I came across this stage the first time. I can still see when I walk into the Dakota Dome where my mother was sitting that day, surrounded by my siblings and their families. She wasn't sure what her youngest son was going to do with a college degree, but she was certainly proud of me. While she is no longer with us, she motivates me each and every day to continue moving onward and upward. I assure you that your family members have the same wish for each and every one of you. As you make your way through life, there are a few extraordinary experiences that should be on your list. New Year's Eve in Times Square, sunset at Key West, opening night of a new Broadway show, the Kentucky Derby day at Churchill Downs, which is today, maybe opening day at Fenway or Target Field or even Yankee Stadium. But spring commencement at USD should be at the top of that list, followed by a celebratory libation at Carey's. So congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to everyone in attendance today. To the graduates and their families, this is a day to celebrate the culmination of planning, preparing, saving, spending, and executing. On behalf of the South Dakota Board of Regents, we wish you only the best of success personally and professionally. To the administration, the faculty, and all support personnel at USD, this is another proud day as you send forth into the world a group of fine, educated students to improve their lives and, most importantly, to improve the lives of others. Thank you for your commitment to making that happen. Today we're going, applaud, these folks are great. Today it is also an honor for me to share the stage. Congressman Brady is always wonderful, and we thank him for his service to this country. To my right on the stage, Regent Harvey Jewett, who will be recognized here in just a little bit, but for tireless leadership, mentorship, a commitment to higher education in South Dakota that is unmatched and will certainly be unmatched now that he led the charge to change the statute so no one can ever serve as long as him again. So thank you, Harvey, for your years of service and your commitment to higher education. And last but certainly not least, I would like to thank President Jim Abbott for his years of work and dedication to USD, the state of South Dakota, and the entire region. He is leaving a lasting legacy, and his contributions to higher education in our state cannot be overstated. President Abbott, there are lots of memories and lots of things we can talk about, but unlike Regent Jewett, who is always refined and sophisticated, I'm not like that at all. So the way I would like to thank Mr. President is to tell you he is the GOAT. Thank you, and we wish you the very best, President Abbott. So, by the authority vested in me by the South Dakota Board of Regents, I hereby grant President James Abbott the authority to confer the degrees for the spring commencement of 2018. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you, Regent Sutton, for those kind words. I'm almost embarrassed to say, somewhat sorrowfully, that Channing Tatum just called laughing hysterically. Today, the university is privileged to confer an honorary degree. The honorary degree Doctor of Public Service will be awarded to Mr. Harvey Jewett. Mr. Jewett, a USD alumnus and long-serving member of the South Dakota Board of Regents, receives the Honorary Doctorate of Public Service for his contributions to USD and for enhancing higher education in South Dakota. Mr. Jewett, please come to the podium. I now call upon Vice President Moran to read the citation in honor of this distinguished candidate. After the degree is conferred, Dr. Robin Amon, University Senate Chair, will hood Mr. Jewett.
It is certainly my honor to read the proclamation honorary degree citation for Mr. Jewett. Whereas Harvey C. Jewett IV was born in Aberdeen, South Dakota, and received 2 degrees from USD, a Bachelor of Arts in 1970 and a Juris Doctorate in 1973, serving as Editor-in-Chief of the South Dakota Law Review. And whereas Mr. Jewett clerked for U.S. District Judge Andrew Bogue, served as an infantry captain in the U.S. Army in 1974, and is a former partner in the Aberdeen law firm of Siegel, Barnett, and Schutz. And whereas Mr. Jewett served as General Counsel and later Chief Operating Officer of Super 8 Motels Incorporated and its subsidiary companies, and currently is the President and COO of the Rivik Corp Group, LLC in Aberdeen. Whereas Mr. Jewett served on the South Dakota Board of Regents from 1997 to 2017 and was elected Secretary and Vice President of the Board before serving as President from 1999 to 2009. And whereas during Mr. Jewett's tenure, more than 105,000 degrees were awarded to graduates across the Board of Regents system, and nearly $1.2 billion was invested in upgrading the infrastructure at BOR institutions. And whereas upon his retirement from the Board of Regents in 2017, Mr. Jewett was recognized by the board for his leadership and vision in promoting high academic standards, innovative management of resources, and improved relationships with state policymakers. And whereas Mr. Jewett chaired the Governor's Commission on K-12 Education and provided leadership for the Great Plains Educational Foundation, the Dakota Core Scholarships Program, and the Catholic Foundation of Eastern South Dakota. And whereas he was a trustee of the College of St. Benedict for 20 years and chaired the Joint Audit Committee for St. John's University and for the College of St. Benedict. And whereas he served on the boards of the University of South Dakota Foundation, the University of South Dakota Law School Foundation, the Hatterscheid Foundation, Norwest Bank, South Dakota, and the Children's Home Society. And whereas Mr. Jewett was inducted into the South Dakota Hall of Fame in 2005 and has demonstrated lifelong service to the state of South Dakota as an attorney, businessman, philanthropist, and advocate of public and private education. Now therefore, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the University of South Dakota and by the authority of the South Dakota Board of Regents, the University of South Dakota is pleased to confer upon Harvey C. Jewett the honorary degree, Doctor of Public Service, with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Today, the university is also honored and privileged to confer an additional honorary degree of Doctor of Public Service. The honorary degree of Doctor of Public Service will be awarded to President James W. Abbott. President Abbott is an alumnus and will retire in June after 21 years of service to the University of South Dakota. Today, he receives the honorary degree, Doctor of Public Service, for his contributions to USD and to enhancing higher education in South Dakota. President Abbott, please come to the podium. The honorary degree citation is worded as, whereas James W. Abbott was born in Sioux City, Iowa, attended school in Yankton, South Dakota, and received 2 degrees from USD, a Bachelor of Arts degree in 1970 and a Juris Doctorate in 1974. And whereas President Abbott retires after 21 years as president of the University of South Dakota, where he rejuvenated the state's flagship university and enhanced its mission as the state's liberal arts institution. And whereas during his tenure, USD grew from 6,500 students to more than 10,000, moved to NCAA Division I, and was consistently recognized as one of the nation's best values of higher education. Whereas President Abbott has awarded diplomas to more than 35,000 graduates. And whereas under his leadership, USD completed a record $133 million fundraising campaign by 2006, and he has pledged to set a new record with the current effort, Onward, the Campaign for South Dakota, raising hundreds of millions of dollars for scholarship, for faculty, and for infrastructure improvement, with a goal of $250 million. And whereas President Abbott represented Yankton County in the South Dakota State House from 1991-1992, served on the Economic Development Finance Authority, Agriculture and Business Development Authority, the State Board of Education, and the South Dakota Constitutional Revision Committee. And whereas he was Democratic nominee for Lieutenant Governor in 1994 and for Governor in South Dakota in 2002. And whereas President Abbott continues as a trustee of the Freedom Forum, a Washington, D.C. organization devoted to the First Amendment, and chairs the Museum Institute, both organizations founded by USD alumnus Al Newhart. And whereas President Abbott led the effort to create the USD Discovery District with the goal of fostering economic development by turning university research into commercial products. And whereas in 2018, President Abbott received the State Innovation Visionary Award from South Dakota's Research Parks, and in 2017, he was inducted into the South Dakota Hall of Fame. And now, therefore, upon recommendation of the faculty of the University of South Dakota and by the authority of the South Dakota Board of Regents, the University of South Dakota, very pleased to confer upon James W. Abbott the honorary degree of Doctor of Public Service with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto.
Thank you. We will now award the undergraduate degrees. Representing the undergraduate deans is Dr. James Moran.
Candidates for the degrees: Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of General Studies, Bachelor of Science, and Associate of Arts from the Colleges of Arts and Sciences. Bachelor of Business Administration from the Beacom School of Business. Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Science in Education from the School of Education. Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, Bachelor of Musical Arts from the College of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, and Associate of Science from the School of Health Sciences. All please rise. President Abbott, I present to you these candidates who have successfully completed the requirements for the degree for which they have been nominated.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I hereby confer upon you the degree for which you have been nominated, with all the rights, privileges, and honors thereunto pertaining. Recipients of the bachelor and associate degrees, please change your tassels from the right side to the left side of your mortarboard. Ladies and gentlemen, the spring class of 2018. Graduates, you may be seated. The designation University Scholar is the highest honor granted to an undergraduate by the university. In addition to outstanding scholarship, participation in the university honors program is required, culminating in the successful completion of a thesis. Again, representing the undergraduate deans is Dr. James Moran.
For those graduates recognized with the honors program, please present yourself to the stage.
Jessica Melissa Allen, cum laude, University Scholar. Raven Lynn Blahnik, summa cum laude, University Scholar. Catherine Elizabeth Doherty, cum laude. Hope Riley Justison, magna cum laude. Bethany Kozak. Tammy Eloise Livermont. Anna Jean Madsen, summa cum laude. Gabrielle Jane Metzger, summa cum laude. Alexandra Lynn Moberly, summa cum laude. Bailey Elizabeth Quanbeck, summa cum laude. Scott Matthew Stallman, cum laude. Brittany Thorns. Amy Lynn Weiserick, magna cum laude. Cash Eric Anderson, magna cum laude. Caitlin Aaron Ashley. Teresa Faith Barnes, summa cum laude. Alicia Belfouy, summa cum laude. Laura Marie Bowman, magna cum laude. Camray Taylor Brenner. Nicole M. Clemon, summa cum laude. Jenna Dreyer, summa cum laude. Aaron William Fleischer, magna cum laude. Ashley N. Flood, summa cum laude. Alex Derek Hansen. Marley Marie Hansen, cum laude. Kelly Howell, cum laude. Megan Mary Jorgensen, summa cum laude. Alexa Ray Cruz, cum laude. Joseph Mamo, magna cum laude. Olivia Mann, summa cum laude. Sween Kim Nguyen, cum laude. Margaret Elaine O'Brien. Taylor Austin Paul. Matthew Pressler, summa cum laude. Jessica Auralia Romero, magna cum laude. Jesse Sadlin. Christine Schmidt, magna cum laude. Jackson Lawrence Shriver, summa cum laude. Jack Olson Sternberg, magna cum laude. Blake Elvram Warner, magna cum laude. Patrick Wilson, summa cum laude. Nicholas A. Wood, magna cum laude. Nicole Joy Gabrielson, magna cum laude. Thomas Kemnick, summa cum laude. Lucas Richard Kobat, University Scholar. Peyton Larson, summa cum laude. Taylor Janae Schoenfelder, summa cum laude. Jared Reagan Waltz, cum laude. Stephen Bradley Wykert, summa cum laude. Megan Elizabeth Street, cum laude. Jenna May Mamanga, cum laude. Lauren Danielle Stacks. Allison Taylor Krupinski, magna cum laude. Caitlin Nicole Bolte, magna cum laude. Alex Anthony Dangler, magna cum laude. Carrie Kamphoff, summa cum laude. Alexandria Marie Logan, magna cum laude.
Graduates from the College of Arts and Sciences, please present yourselves on the platform. Arts and Sciences is comprised of 17 academic departments in the humanities, sciences, and social sciences, and we serve as the intellectual foundation of the university. We teach our students to pursue truth, to think creatively and to think analytically, and to value diversity and democracy. With pride, we represent the heart of liberal arts education at USD.
Cheyenne Kathleen Alexis. Morgan Sue Appledorn. Jodan Bachman. Emily Rose Bauschus. Benjamin John Bemis, summa cum laude. Amanda Lynn Burbrick. Teniel Ann Blackfeather. Josie Marie Blair, cum laude. Quinton Scott Brady. Kara Jo Brodsky. Jonathan Brower. Haley Bryan, magna cum laude. Tessa Davis. Jordan David Cushman. Tony Quang Don. Logan Christopher Bullard. Sade Ann Burns, magna cum laude. Christina Bushger, summa cum laude. Nicole Ann Carson. Christian Jaffet Castro. Madison Twyla Charlson. Marie Claire Christensen, magna cum laude. Scott Michael Clabo. Clay Kirchner Conover. Amanda Jean Covert, magna cum laude. Michaela Marie Disberg. Mason Donald Doctor. Blake Douglas Donnelly. Heather Ann Egbert. Noah Michael Engelbrecht. Timothy Robert Flynn, magna cum laude. Cristobal Francisquez. Julia Ann Gorham, summa cum laude. Peyton Lee Green. Taylor Carol Gubrud, magna cum laude. Cody Lane Gunther. Michael Dean Hansen. Aaliyah Mariana Harker. Andrea Rose Hartman. Joshua Jeffrey Hayes. Haley Hayworth. Ilana Jean Hicks. Maxwell Ruben Hofer. Mackenzie Anna Holton. Courtney Joe Isaacson. Carla Carolina Jamie. Cole James Johnson. Sierra N. Johnson Beadle. Sarah Elizabeth Jones. Melissa Kay, cum laude. Taylor Ann Kenny, summa cum laude. Megan Elizabeth Kearns. Dallas R. Keene. Kaylee Marie King. Emily Jean Klein. Kristen Ruth Knutson. Shania Marie Coops, magna cum laude. Megan Elizabeth Kunkel. Courtney Marie Larson. Kel Ruth Marie Law, summa cum laude. April Jan Lee, magna cum laude. Austin Dean Laughlin. Edric Katie Luidor. Dragana Lunick. Tyler John Mattis. Alexandra Jane Mayer. Michael William Mayrose, cum laude. Brianna Caitlin McHugh, cum laude. Claudia Fern Miller. Rush Thomas Milne, cum laude. Ashley Nicole Moberg. Julia Nissen, magna cum laude. Kyle Kenneth Oshner. Erica Rochelle Audie, summa cum laude. Madison James Olafson. Shane Olney. Taylor Olson. Ingrid Peterson. Rachel Renee Peterson, cum laude. Kara Ann Pulaski, summa cum laude. Casey Marie Reiser. Gabriella Revelorio. Anthony James Reichman. Emily Mellon Riley. Noah William Roberts. Cole Thomas Rodert. Marissa Ray Sayet-City. Kaya Marie Schmidtke. Sydney Marguerite Schnell. Hannah Angela Scriver. Tyler David Sobzak. Taylor Rose Staub. Rebecca D. Stading, cum laude. Sadie Marie Swire, summa cum laude. Andrew James Tegstrom. Sydney Nicole Tice. Alyssa Ann Tweet. Madeline Vang. Sydney Renee Valesky, summa cum laude. Allison Marie Vogt. Hannah Michaela Voudry. Bradley Peter Weeks. Brianna Christine Wagner. Xavier Wright. Amy Zongo, cum laude. Alonje Charles Brooks Jr. Michaela Valeska Lobeck-Boer. Lynette Dell Hendrickson. Tammy Ray Latrue. Sam Robert McLaren. Rayleigh Joe Oberg. Kirsta Lee Reich. Jessica Noel Schwatter. Morgan Lee Walters. Andrew Gerald Watkins. Kyle Lee Weiss. Adiwonmi. Adekola. Kyle Russell Amundsen. Courtney Lynn Anderson, summa cum laude. Garrett Wayne Anderson. Irene Paxton Applin. Madeline Ani, cum laude. Christopher Bernard. What? Taya Ann Bettine. Michael Beals. Paige Morgan Betts. Eric J. Bland. Mark Jonathan Block. Brandy Cheyenne Bowman. Aaron K. Briggs, summa cum laude. Miranda Bernice Buckingham, cum laude. Drake Berninson. Hunter Burns, magna cum laude. Brooke Wesley Busselman. Caleb Capello Carr. William Joseph Carr. Geffen Ann Cordova Carter. Saul Abner Chavez. Cassidy Cornell. Charles Charlson. Richard Heinrich Culver. Brooke Clausen Daney. Owen Daly. Madison M. Dangler, cum laude. Talon Dauphinaz. Hannah Judith Davis. Kayla Jo DeJong, cum laude. Elizabeth Eleanor Elder de Temple. Hannah Kelly Durgans. Zachary Cole Doctor, summa cum laude. Alexandra D. Delazel, cum laude. Joshua M. Doss. Kayla Elizabeth Doherty, magna cum laude. Bailey Ann Dykstra. Chloe Patrice Edgar, cum laude. Ryan Everson. Jack Dempsey Fenner. Caesar William Fire Thunder. Marie Fisher, cum laude. Caitlin Marie Floysand. Seth Richard Foss, magna cum laude. Alyssa Christine Georgopoulos. Haley Ann Glasso. Chanel Marie Granowski, magna cum laude. Brandon Michael Grunhagen. Jordan Ann Hansen, cum laude. Cole Edward Hager, cum laude. Benjamin Lane Hawkins. Molly Marie Hayden. Marissa Ann Helm. Hannah Marie Helms. Brett Marie Hauer, summa cum laude. Megan Michelle Hofer. Haley Patricia Hogan, magna cum laude. Emily Audrey Hone, magna cum laude. Cameron Hunt. Christopher Allen Hunt. Jordan Ray Hunt. Carlton Lamar Hurst. Nicole Lynn Yeager. Alex Anthony Yanus. Jordan Matthew Jutt. Edward Bennett Kennedy. Caitlin Marie Kerr. Seth C. Kirsten. Amanda Jo Ketchum. Abigail Kohler, cum laude. Erin Elizabeth Krogman. Amber Grace Landsman, cum laude. Kelly Quinn Likavi, cum laude. Kaylee Mae Leonard, summa cum laude. James Dean Lusk III. Shamley Mackey. Anissa L. Martin. Lucas John Maurer. Casey Elizabeth McCulley. Joshua Michael McWirt. Parker Robert Messerly, magna cum laude. Jeffrey J. Munich. Justin Gary Munyer. Savannah Rose Murray. Sydney Newbauer. Jacob W. Newton. Cuedo Marc Antoine Adouin, B. Namimbi. Erin Elise O'Connor. Cannon Olson, magna cum laude. Paige Ryan Olson. Caitlin Marie Paulson, cum laude. Kami Pearson, summa cum laude. Trevor D. Pease. Taylor Ann Peterson. Landon Lawrence Peterson. Christine Ramsey. Devin Joseph Reiners. Samantha J. Ridley. Rebecca Lorraine Rolfson. Jessica Ann Roth. M. Rezul Rubel. Samantha T. Santa Maria. Crystal Lynn Schoenbauer. Tyler Cullen Seidel. Ashley Marie Slama, cum laude. Reed Solberg. Jenna Stewart. Shannon Lee Tate. Kaylee Victoria Teasley, summa cum laude. David Richard Tenglin. Whitney Theis, cum laude. Alex P. Thompson. Brittany Thompson. Keenan Thomas Teert, magna cum laude. Kaylee Jane Tim. Eileen Truong. Audra Jane Van Eckeren, magna cum laude. Caitlin Vanderwerf. Dennis Viktorovich Verbrovsky. Austin Chandler Walker. Steve Michael Wascom. Erin Margaret Whitestein, summa cum laude. Hannah Wick, cum laude. Kendra Nicole Winshausen. Melanie A. Barrows. Kayla Alta Clayton. Stephanie May Harris. Casey R. Peters.
Graduates from the Beacom School of Business, please present yourselves on the platform. The Beacom School of Business is a leading business school in the state of South Dakota and a regional leader in business education. Our academic programs are nationally ranked and fully accredited by AACSB International, the gold standards in business education. Beacom School of Business has a global reach, attracting high-quality students from around the world. With 10 undergraduate majors, 2 soon-to-be 3 graduate programs, and a world-class faculty, the Beacom School of Business enjoys a solid reputation for a highest quality learning experience, student success, affordability, and a high level of regional, national, and global engagement with businesses in every sector of the economy.
Conrad Thomas Adam, summa cum laude. Jared Lee Egeson. Cole Albertson. Daniel Anderson. Courtney Taylor Baker. Rachel Barclay, summa cum laude. Miranda K. Barse. Carrie Berg. Evan Jeffrey Bergson, cum laude. Evanston Mattis Bolden. Sean Baumkamp. Aaron Breyer. What? Emily J.B., summa cum laude. Anna Lee Gay Christensen. Jace Donald Connor. Angelica Elizabeth Contreras. Jeremy Bernard Koss. Casey June Elizabeth Crandall. Justina Marie Schrock. Stetson Drake Daigle. Kaya Damey. Cody Davis. Shania Lee Dean. Corey Thomas Diefendorf. Sydney Joe Dodd, cum laude. Nika Dosado. Amanda K. Doherty. Nicole Marie Dressen. Nathan Paul Ellinger. Hope Jade Erickson, cum laude. Eric Francis Erlenmeyer. Brett David Ewald. Tristan Tarek Fashion, summa cum laude. Dylan Charles Fromm. Shelby Gower. Zachary A. Gertis, cum laude. Austin W. Goldhammer. Natalie Marie Grunland. Elizabeth Ann Haney. Wesley J. Hansen, cum laude. Clark Daniel Hogan, summa cum laude. Grayson P. Heckman. Jenna Marie Heilman. William Joseph Hins, cum laude. Mitchell James Hofling. Nicholas Raymond Hoflock. Kelsey Ray Hoynes. Jack Larson Holmgren. Daniel Jacob Howe, cum laude. Alexander John Humpton, cum laude. Jennifer Rose Heisen. Philip Michael Ireland. Ashley Ann Janish. Ashley Marie Jansma. Darian Jones. Kathleen Elizabeth Juffer. Trinity Lane Kenobi. Madeline Ann Clune, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Marie Cook. Barbara Kellerova, magna cum laude. Allison Lake, cum laude. Philip Walter Lammers. Connor Keith Larson. Chungwan Lee. Riley Cole Layton. Rye Gibbon Leonard, magna cum laude. Caesar Alexandro Manny. Cody A. Majors. Emma Christine McCarty. Kyle John McNeil. Ashley Miners. Sean Michael Mayer, magna cum laude. Lauren Marie Miller. Michaela Marie Miller. Qatar Markovic. Alex Joseph Montoya, cum laude. Matthew M. Mooney. Alexander D. Morris. Mitchell Andrea Muddock. Courtney Kathleen Nelson. Kevin Nelson. Brendan Michael Norris, summa cum laude. Brittany Sherman Norris, summa cum laude. Travis Onken. Kyle Owens. John Curtis Owens. Zachary Parrish. Alex T. Parsons. Brock David Peterson. April Peterson. Jacob Walter Plath, summa cum laude. Caitlin Tosick. Jason Matthew Rasmussen. Madison Marie Reimer, cum laude. Taylor Susanna Reimer, cum laude. Cade Joseph Rexwinkle. Austin Jordan Ruback, magna cum laude. Monty Andrew Rezavi. Thomas Sasenti. Austin John Skelhaus. Zane Bennett Schumacher, cum laude. Bailey Joe Schwager. Caitlin Marie Severin. Ivy Marie Sherrod, magna cum laude. Claire Anna Snyder, cum laude. Taylor John Spurlick. Nathan M. Stockfleth. Danny Curtis Stolp II. Cassidy Louise Stuckey. Megan Rose Thomas. Paige Marjorie Tracy. Tommy N. Tran. Tristan James Tupy. Nathan John Unzen. Samuel Van Voorst. Casey Van Wyck. Amy Ann Vertulo. Samantha Allison Vilwalk, summa cum laude. Riley Cale Von Barren. Shelby Lynn Walker. Gifty Emmeline Weger. Megan Elizabeth White. Derek Michael Wiebers. Gowan Javen Williams. James Willison. Tyler Wilson, summa cum laude. Yiman Zhang.
Graduates from the School of Education, please present yourself to the platform. The School of Education continues to be nationally recognized for both its on-campus and online programs by the U.S. News & World Report. The School of Education is also nationally recognized for its innovative teacher residency program and for placing students in major sports teams and major sports events across the country. With this, the School of Education prepares graduates for careers as educators, counselors, psychologists, administrators, researchers, health-related specialists, and sports-related specialists in South Dakota, the region, nationally, and across the world. There's no higher calling than to serve others and to serve your community. These new graduates have accepted that call.
Jonathan Ryan Albrecht, magna cum laude. Tanner Cordell Anderson. Courtney Ruth Arney, magna cum laude. Brittany Baker. Jessica Rose Braveheart. Tyler Scott Clarkson. Brooke Elizabeth Curtis. Chad M. Davison. Joshua Ryan Durad. Abby Elizabeth Dufresne, magna cum laude. Abby Lou Esser. Nicholas Wayne Fay, cum laude. Michaela Ann Fisher, magna cum laude. Tanner Fritz. Taylor Marie Glasso, summa cum laude. Garrett Graves. Jarrell Harris. Jessica Hope Harvey. Sydney Paige Heisler. Jenny Brianna Hoffer, magna cum laude. Taryn Hogarth. Brooke Rose Ireland, summa cum laude. Ethan Eli James. Emma Elizabeth Kays, cum laude. Benjamin Michael Keyhold, cum laude. Shiloh Ann Lemon. Jake Robert Layer. Douglas Maurice Lewis. Emily Ann Lundstrom, cum laude. Caitlin Marie Meninga. Erica Darcy K. Mucko. Aaron Jordan Nightingale. James Patrick Noonan. Megan Anley Olson. Jalen Peters, summa cum laude. Seth Barnett Pierce. Logan Ryan Power, magna cum laude. Corey J. Price. Emily Jean Runge, summa cum laude. Ethan William Schmidt, cum laude. Riley K. Schnickliff. Caitlin Melody Schultz, cum laude. Turner David Sir, magna cum laude. Austin Conrad Sparks. Lindsay Marie Stroman. Nathan Robert Svedson, magna cum laude. Ryan Andrew Stopka. Robel Tuwelde, cum laude. Raquel Sunny West. Christian Kurt Witzel. Paul Thomas Worth. Ricky Lynn Yazger. Janine Marie Zimbeck. Emily K. Backer, cum laude. Cody Jared Beacom. Rachel Diane Barrett, magna cum laude. Blake Allen Berry, magna cum laude. Caitlin Brenna Brancanier. Jessica Jean Brownell. Natalie Christine Bilty. Adam Calhoun. Mason Philip Calhoun. Abigail May Carroll. Madison Ann Clausen, magna cum laude. Brandon Thomas Colpitz, cum laude. Alexander James Connor, cum laude. Courtney Ruth Cowan, magna cum laude. Catherine DeRoos. Paige Marie Edwards. Kelly Brianne Fink. Brittany Ray Gebhardt. Lauren Elizabeth Gilland, magna cum laude. Erica Gregerson, cum laude. Cassandra June Hogg, cum laude. Morgan Judith Hartenstein, cum laude. Christopher Joel Hartman. Matthew C. Hilson. Kyler Howard. Taylor Jansen. Haley Lynn Jenner, magna cum laude. Jennifer Lynn Jensen. Brittany Ruth Jensen, summa cum laude. Alicia Kaiser, cum laude. Bailey Grace Knipling. Katie Lee Krager. Alexandria Ann Kuiper. Brianna Leanne Hansen. Rebecca Marie Lean, magna cum laude. Levi Jacob Ludens, cum laude. Cassandra K. Luque, cum laude. Tamara Michelle Lutke. Michaela Mayer, summa cum laude. Taylor Christine McCall. Molly Elizabeth McManamy. Ashley Elizabeth Miller, magna cum laude. Amelia Grace Miller. Kevin Michael Neighbor. Tylene Audra Nelson, magna cum laude. Jordan Rebecca Osterberg, magna cum laude. Melanie Elise Picklesheimer, cum laude. Caitlin Marie Poss, cum laude. Shauna Ann Rezek, summa cum laude. Brenna Michelle Richter, cum laude. Zoe Robinson, cum laude. Alicia Rose. Brenna Colleen Rucker, summa cum laude. Catherine Grace Shaw, cum laude. Briley Ann Schindel, magna cum laude. Marissa May Schlichty, magna cum laude. Alana Schemichael, magna cum laude. Kelsey Ann Schultz, magna cum laude. Margaret Elizabeth Civic, cum laude. Alexis Ann Soldatke. Kayla Jo Solinger. Gina Jo Sokup, magna cum laude. Lindsay Lee Stever, cum laude. Audrey Anna Truey, magna cum laude. Emily Ann Turner. Megan Van Matron. Mackenzie Ann Vanderwoody, magna cum laude. Mary Catherine Wakeman. Nicole Ray Wardrip. Haley Marie Warren, cum laude. Laura Taylor Weiss, magna cum laude. Monet Williams, magna cum laude. Madison Victoria Whittle, cum laude. Paige Marie Wright, magna cum laude.
Graduates from the College of Fine Arts, please present yourselves on the platform. To paraphrase the New York Times arts critic Roberta Smith, art, like music, theater, and dance, are essential nutrients that help people sustain healthy lives. They are tools that help us grasp the diversity of the world and its history and explore the emotional capacities with which we navigate the world. They illuminate, they humble, and they inspire. They teach us to use our eyes and to know ourselves by knowing others.
Nick Akins. Shelby K. Arment. Tabitha Lucille Bass. Courtney Amber Dahlberg. Riley Austin Hoban. Emma Lee Johnson. Lydia Joy Cams. Brooke Jacqueline Larson. Emily Ann Miller. Madison Shea McCoon Rue, cum laude. Carly Kathleen Ribstein, summa cum laude. David Saldana Rico. Rebecca Therese Schuster. Yulia Sedenko. Kimberly Marie Slagerman. Beckett Smith. Andrea Tostado. Michaela Joanna Tuttle, magna cum laude. Nicholas J. Urban. Austin Richard Vetter, magna cum laude. Sarah Menning Wadsworth. Caitlin Sue Biggs, cum laude. Benjamin R. O'Brien, magna cum laude. Christopher John Orland, magna cum laude. Michaela Ray Preheim, magna cum laude. Aaliyah Robison, summa cum laude. Katie Joy Svedson, summa cum laude. Emily Grace Vidler, summa cum laude. Erica Wankum, cum laude. Elizabeth Carolyn Wensman, magna cum laude.
Graduates from the School of Health Sciences, please present yourself on the platform. The School of Health Sciences develops scholars, practitioners, and leaders in health and human services, including addictions counselors, dental hygienists, health sciences professionals, medical laboratory scientists, nurses, occupational therapists, physical therapists, physician assistants, public health practitioners, and social workers.
Evelyn J. Aguilar. Melita V. Alfaro. Heather Offert, cum laude. Andrea Grace Bankston. Taylor K. Bergeson. Jamie Lee Bowden. Caitlin May Brummel. Hodge James Bryan, cum laude. Madeline K. Burrs, cum laude. Colette Nicole Burmeister. Claire Isabella Campbell. Analia Rose Kikta, cum laude. Amy Joyce Davis, summa cum laude. Sarah Lindsay Dayton. Brittany Evans. Anna Flipovic. Abby May Forner. Michaela Elizabeth Frank, cum laude. Sydney Jean Geis, summa cum laude. Jessica Lynn Goldsmith. Cheyenne Nicole Graves. Bryce Allen Green. Tyler Rose Greenleaf, magna cum laude. Peyton Bruce, cum laude. Noelle Lee Gross, cum laude. Jade Ava Gunnarsson, magna cum laude. Tyler Raymond Hagen. Madison Ray Harrington. Chelsea Hatcher. Catherine Marie Haverly, magna cum laude. Madeline Marie Hermes, magna cum laude. Michaela Esther Holtz. Marisa Karen Hopkins. Megan Elizabeth Heater, summa cum laude. Brandy Joe Holstein, magna cum laude. Jace Jeffrey Huska. Morgan Ann Jarding, summa cum laude. Abby Marie Johansson. Stacy Lee Johnson, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Rose Johnston. Paige Dawn Jorgensen. Nyatik Daniel Joseph. Alicia Ali Cott, magna cum laude. Shaylee Jane Kirsch, cum laude. Nicole Marie Kohler. Sherry Lee Cook. Mackenzie Joe Cost, cum laude. Luke Michael Laycock, cum laude. Carly Mae Layton. Caitlin Lint, summa cum laude. Miles Margaret Irene Ludwigs. Michael Anthony Mack. Maggie Malathip. Callan Eliza Martin. Madison Rebecca Rife. Emily Renee Macy, cum laude. Divyaya Mavali. Caitlin Ray Mayer, cum laude. Courtney Marie McChrystal. Kiana Rose Menon. Brandy Ann Merritt, cum laude. Madison Lynn Michaels, cum laude. Alexis Brianne Miranda. Yasmin Montgomery. Michaela Marie Moore. Allison Elaine Mordhurst. Hannah Catherine Mulder. Tyree A. Murray. Tiana Joy Nath, cum laude. Krista Sophia Novak. Iman Omar. Joshua Pete. Amanda K. Peterson. Kendra Tick Pumini. Emily Anna Punt. Haley Ann Purvis. Rosa T. Rago. Marissa Ann Rice. Hudson Davis Robinson. Katie Rodig. Cora Ann Ruzica. Jacob Samuel Schaefers. Madison Ray Schubert. Morgan Beth Schwartz, cum laude. Brandy Lee Siemens, magna cum laude. Eliza Claire Smith. Melissa Lucille Smith, summa cum laude. Haley Jo Snodgrass. Katina Marie Stalder. Ashley Lynn Stark, cum laude. Jenny Marie Steckley. Rachel Marie Struve, magna cum laude. Jessica Lynn Tylen, magna cum laude. Tiffany Nicole Tisdale. Jenna Nicole Vanderlawn. Anthony Joseph Vignery. Amy Nicole Weichler, summa cum laude. Taylor Ann Wentz. Leah Jo Werner. Ashley Rose Wilson, cum laude. Jenny L. Woolwind. Courtney Marie Albright. Beckley Serafiel Beckley. Brittany Dawn Bainbridge. Heather Elizabeth Berry. Josie Kennedy Berglund, magna cum laude. Ellie Cecilia Bowen. Reagan Lee Carrizales. Crystal Nicole Davis. Brant Lee DeCruif. Ashley Nicole Dibbert. Amber Nicole Eslick. Abby Ray Gibson. Alexa Kristen Geis. Haley Marie Hanna. Amber Camille Hansen. Heather Nicole Hansen. Shelby Hayenga. Kristen Janine Hannenbold. Jennifer Elizabeth Henricks. Ashley Lee Harity. Jasmine Rayon Hinker. Brooklyn Louise Hodges. Caitlin Beth Holtrup. Morgan Helen Huber. Sarah Grace Johnson. Sarah Lynn Yunke. Heidi Carlin. Mackenzie Ann Cleve. Dylan Joseph Croteville. Courtney Marie Luch. Yvette Marie Luna. Skylar Danielle Memenga. Madeline Taylor Molseed, cum laude. Nicholas Lee Nespor. Haley Alicia Norman. Chizoba Delight Obiozor. Michaela Rose Oligmuller. Chika Tosin Osunsnami. Alex Panerio, cum laude. Hyunsu Park. Mallory Jo Pfaff, cum laude. Sarah Marie Quinlivan. Claire Michael Readers. Danielle Rangel. Thomas John Redlin. Liza Danielle Reinert. Paige Renee Shelsky. Kate Ellen Schmidt. Alexa Lynn Schremp. Kathleen Elise Schroeder, cum laude. Ashley Catherine Schroeder. Emily Jo Sommerfeld. Emily Ann Stevens. April Lynn Tomes. Alondra Janet Valdovinos. Dylan Waldner, cum laude. Cade Nicholas Weber. Kelsey Marie Weber. Abby Elizabeth Weisler. Holly Ray Wilson. Patricia Ann Zavadil.
Please join me in one more round of applause for the class of 2018. Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. James Moran, will present the ROTC candidates for the oath of office. Assisting Vice President Moran is Lieutenant Colonel Michelle Bunkers.
ROTC cadets, please present yourself to the stage. Military Science and Reserve Officers Training Corps, ROTC, are on campus to motivate and train you to become a leader in the United States Army or for any profession. Qualified students earn federal commissions while you earn your bachelor's degree by taking military science courses, completing 4-week leadership development and assessment course, in maintaining established standards in ethics, in academics, in physical fitness, and in citizenship.
Second Lieutenants, raise your right hand. I state your full name.
I,
Having been appointed an officer in the Army of the United States, in the grade of Second Lieutenant, do solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States, that I take this obligation freely, without mental reservation or purpose of evasion, that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I am about to enter. So help me God.
Michelle Maloney of the USD Alumni Association will welcome our newest alumni, Ms. Maloney.
Congratulations, you did it. You're almost there. We got about a minute and a half left, right? I don't have any fun shirt to reveal or anything. I've got a simple message and then I'll get you on your way. On behalf of the University of South Dakota Alumni Association, I congratulate you and welcome you into our alumni family of more than 70,000 living around the world. We share in your excitement this morning and congratulate you on achieving this important milestone. They say it's not what you know, but who you know, and at the University of South Dakota, you have both. Believe me when I tell you that the connections and friendships that you've made here will be with you throughout your life, no matter what road you choose to travel. As you leave campus, remember that the university is going with you. Carry its banner with pride. The Alumni Association now becomes your link to the past and to the future. Please keep in touch. Help us promote this fine university and support its programs, faculty, and students. We need you. Best wishes, congratulations, and go Yotes.
Okay, folks, one more time, congratulations. Let's recognize also the parents, relatives, and friends of our graduates. They have been a great source of support, encouragement, and inspiration to today's graduates. Please stand for the alma mater, and gentlemen, remove your hats. You will find the words on the last page of your program.
For the shall come trooping to gather thy wealth. Younger voices shall ring through thy halls. Keep us true to the type of the brave pioneer. No hardship that daunted his quest. Alma mater, lead on to the untried frontier. We follow the trail to the west.
Thank you again to the USD Chamber Singers and their director, Dr. David Oldhusen, for the music this morning.
The 131st Annual Spring Commencement Exercises at the University of South Dakota are concluded. Stage party, please recess.